Hey there, tech explorers. Ever wondered how computers talk to each other? Like, how does a cat video go from a server in California all the way to your phone in New York? It's like magic, right? Well, not exactly. It's the magic of networking, and it's all thanks to something called the OSI model. Imagine a delicious 7-layer cake. Each layer has its own special ingredients and purpose. That's what the OSI model is like. A 7-layer framework that explains how data travels through a network. Each layer has a specific job, making sure your messages reach their destination safe and sound. This model is super helpful even if you never actually see it in action. Just like understanding the layers of a cake helps you bake it better, understanding the OSI model helps us build and troubleshoot networks more effectively. All right, let's dig into those layers, shall we? We'll start from the bottom, the physical layer. This is like the foundation of our cake, dealing with the physical stuff, cables, signals, electricity. It's how bits, those ones and zeros, actually travel from one place to another. Next up, the data link layer. This layer makes sure data is sent and received correctly between devices that are directly connected. Think of it like the frosting between cake layers, ensuring everything sticks together. It uses MAC addresses, which are like unique ID cards, for devices on a network. Moving on to the network layer, the real traffic director. This layer uses IP addresses, which you can think of as street addresses for computers. Routers live here, making sure data packets take the best route to their destination. The transport layer is our delivery service. It makes sure data arrives in order and without errors, like a careful mail carrier. This layer uses protocols like TCP, which guarantees delivery, and UDP, which is faster but less reliable. Now we're getting to the good stuff. The session layer manages connections between applications, like making sure your video call stays connected, even if your internet connection hiccups. The presentation layer is all about making data presentable. It handles things like encryption, making sure your messages are secret, and data formatting, so different devices can understand each other. Finally, the application layer. This is where you hang out. Your web browser, email client, video chat app, they all interact with the network through this layer. It's the icing on our cake, the part you get to enjoy. Now, you might hear folks talking about the TCPIP model too. Don't worry, it's not a completely different cake. The TCPIP model is another way to look at networking, and it's actually what we use on the internet today. Think of it like a simplified version of the OSI model with only 4 layers instead of 7. It combines some of the OSI layers and focuses on the most important parts for internet communication. While the TCP/IP model is what we use in practice, the OSI model is still super helpful for understanding the big picture of networking. It's like having a detailed map. Even if you're only going on a short hike, it helps you understand where you are and where you can go. Let's see how these layers work together in real life. Imagine you're sending a text message to your friend. 1, application layer, you type your message in your texting app. 2, presentation layer. The app formats your message and encrypts it for privacy. 3, session layer. A connection is set up between your phone and your friend's phone. 4, transport layer. Your message is broken down into packets and sent using TCP to ensure reliable delivery. 5, network layer. Each packet is given an IP address and routed through the internet. 6, data link layer. Your phone's Wi-Fi card uses MAC addresses to send the data to your router. 7, physical layer. Your message, now just electrical signals, travels through wires and radio waves to your friend's phone. And voila, your friend receives your message, all thanks to the magic of the OSI model. Each layer worked together seamlessly, like a well-oiled machine, to make this communication possible. Understanding these models might seem like a lot, but it's like learning the alphabet of networking. Once you get a grasp of the basics, you'll be able to navigate the world of technology with more confidence and understanding. Keep exploring, and remember, science